welcome to your April reading for 2022. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Now, very great cards for this month for you guys. So we've got here Goddess, Healing Feminine Energy. I'm not surprised when this comes up for you Pisces people, because this is all about really getting in tune with our intuitive selves this month when I see this card. So you may be really called to listen to your higher self with some of the situations you're going to be going into. And there's also an element of healing energy surrounding you guys this month too. So that's very beautiful to see when it comes to some of the situations you could be going into. I'm also seeing here we've got the Queen of Swords. So I feel like there's this is beautiful to see because this is calling on some clarity for you guys this month to really take on the characteristics of the Queen in your current situations. So she is someone who's very clear thinking, she's articulate, she knows what to say in the right situations, she's incredibly balanced and she's fair as well. So if this isn't you, there might be someone around you that is will have some great advice for you, and it could be a mother figure or someone that's older who really encapsulates that feminine energy. So it's beautiful to see that there. So it's really is, yeah, this card is asking you to take on the characteristics of the Queen of Swords. Now coming over the top of this, we've got the Five of Swords. So this is interesting here. I feel like you're the winner in a certain situation that's coming up for you guys. And there may be others that were hurt that they weren't the ones that were picked perhaps in this situation. So there's interesting there that there's a win-lose aspect of this card. And you can see who the clear winner is here. So also, it's good to see with this card because it balances some of the Swords energy in here, that you are someone who has the knowledge and who has the desire, and you're quite independent too. And I feel like when it comes to this situation, and you used your wits about you used your knowledge about you to get to where you wanted to go in this particular situation. Now, moving on with this card as well, I feel like you guys are going to be getting some news as well with the Eight of Wands, and it's going to be coming in at a really fast pace, and it forces you into the world here too. So you're just stepping into your divine purpose. So that's very beautiful to see here, and you feel like you're really ready for it as well. So I feel like there's a lot of balancing of energies when it comes to this beautiful card coming in here with the chakras in balance, and that you're ready to step into the new cycle of your journeys as well. So that's gorgeous to see there with you guys. So I feel like there's an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle here. When the Death and Rebirth card comes up for you guys in yourselves, I feel like there might be a little bit resistance here. So you might be feeling like that change is hard, but it's inevitable as well. So try not to be resistant about all the changes that are happening for you, and try to go with the flow. So it might be a little bit hard because you are forced out of your comfort zones this month, Pisces people, but you were totally ready for it because the Ace of Wands is here. It's all about new beginnings, and I feel like with this card, it's your third eye is ignited as well, and that flame of desire is burning, and you're totally ready for the new journeys that are coming ahead of you as well. And it's almost like you're getting a lot of downloads when it comes from the universe and from spirit as well. So really listen to that, because that's going to help you with your divine purpose as well. And very beautiful to see. So also I've got here the Five of Cups, and I've got the High Priestess in the reverse position. So try not to focus too much on what feels like regrets for you when it comes to the past, because I think there's a connection with the win-lose card here. So perhaps in this situation before, you felt like that didn't work out quite for you here. So this was in the reverse position, and you may have been focusing on your losses, so to speak, or what didn't work out. And here you're feeling like the winner. So there's an important message here. So I feel like this cycle could keep going. So there's win-lose, win-lose, win-lose element to this cycle here. The High Priestess is in the reverse position for a reason here, because there needs to be some understanding in this situation that this perhaps is what it's going to always be like for you in this situation. There might be times where there's wins, and there might be times when there's losses as well. So are you going to be the balanced person in all of this, and are you going to have an acceptance in this type of situation as well? So the High Priestess is someone who's so psychic and so intuitive and so emotionally balanced. So that is going to be required of you for your journey going forward. So it's important to remember that when the High Priestess comes up here. So she understands everything she's putting her energy towards and the situations she is in. So there's it's an interesting messaging coming in there. Okay, now for this month as well, there's a sense of community here that's going to be important for you. So I feel like you're going to be making a lot of new connections here, and perhaps you're going to be going to a warmer place this month as well. So that I feel like there's a bit of travel happening for you guys. It's also interesting in this card here too. I feel like here with the giraffes coming in, there's going to be nurturing in this situation for you guys. So you're being nurtured onto your new journeys as well. So you're going to be helped and supported here. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is another good guidance card for you this month. So this is good to really utilize some earth-like energy and make some plans when it comes to this journey as well. So really see where you want to go, what you want to do. Perhaps write down some of the plans you have, and don't be afraid, because you are going to be supported, I feel like, on this new journey. But it is important to put some plans in place for yourself so that you're not surprised with anything that goes along that could interrupt you along the way, and you may be rushing around a little bit because there's a lot of energy that needs to move forward quite quickly in your situation. So try to be very earth-like, very grounded-like, and put some good plans in place so that everything will just work out for you. Now, 8 of Cups coming in. So this is in your recent past. So I feel like you've had to leave some situations that were no good for you here. Well, not no good, because we've got the Cups here. You've had to leave because this is just not the path you're supposed to follow. Like, there could have been things that happened here for you that would have been fine and would have been good for perhaps a little while, but they're not part of your new journey moving forward. So I feel like you're moving independently into another direction here, and that this is necessary for you. So you've had to say goodbye to some old energies in your life that's just no longer needed. Okay, moving on here. So I've got Judgment in the reverse position and the Moon in the reverse position. So this is telling me here that there's some low energies in regards to when the Moon comes in. This is a lot about confusion, and Judgment is all about cleansing the old. So emotions and cleansing the old. I feel like there's a resistance here with releasing some old stuff that's hanging on for you guys. The 3 of Pentacles is also in here in the reversed position. And this is about plans and moving forward. So Pisces, sometimes what can happen for you guys is that you can get bogged down in your emotions a little bit, and you tend to be quite reserved. And when that happens, and sometimes you dream about different things that could go here, or I could go there, or I could go there, and you get lost in those fantasies a little bit, what can happen is that you tend to forget about making some plans to move forward with your life and where you want to be. And it can be hard with the Pisces energy, because you guys, you're very intuitive and emotional about things, and sometimes, you know, making a plan is really difficult for you. But this will be some of the things that you will need to challenge yourselves with this month, is making some good solid plans in place to help with the steps forward. So especially when Judgment's in the reverse position, there's a real resistance when it comes to releasing and cleansing of the old. So just remember that you don't need to take these energies moving forward with you. And the moon here in the reverse position, that really sort of tells me that there's a bit of resistance happening here when it comes to letting go of some. So sorry about that. The camera cut out because it ran out of memory. So where was I? With the reverse Judgment and the reverse moon, I see that there is a bit of resistance when it comes to, yes, releasing some of those emotions and some of that cleansing that needs to happen. Okay, so moving on. In your environments, I can really see with the Four of Cups coming in here, there may have been a bit of time in your environment where you felt that there was a bit of boredom perhaps and a bit of the same for a while, and it's just been very, very monotonous for you. But with the Ace of Wands coming in, it's really, really telling me that those beautiful new opportunities are just going to completely uproot you from what you are doing now and moving you forward onto a journey that you actually want to be in. So I really see things like with the creative arts and actors, dancers, anything that's very artistic, because Pisces, you like to be quite artistic, and this is these areas where you're being really drawn into. So even if you're not in the creative arts, there's definitely the energy of coming into new beginnings with passionate desires. So you're really, really wanting to do these sorts of things. So you're going to be pulled out of your environments. You're going to be pulled out of your comfort zone. The Ten of Wands is telling me here that it's the end of a difficult journey for you guys. So that is very good to see. The 10 is the end of a difficult journey with the Ten of Wands. Okay, also here too, with the guidance coming in for you guys, the Eight of Swords here, it's telling me that this month there could be the potential where you're feeling a little bit trapped in some areas. So it's going to be good to get some really good solid plans in place. So it may be that you're feeling restricted, maybe when it comes to finances, or there's a few areas where there's just a bit of hardship when it comes to moving forward with a few things. But it really tells me here that you're going to be okay. It's more that it's probably your mind overthinking it a little bit here. So try not to get trapped into some negative thought space here. So this might be some old karmic attitudes and beliefs that are coming in and inhibiting your perception a little bit when it comes to your circumstances. So this is where you're drawing on your power in the situation here. Try not to get trapped into those little thoughts there. So Pisces, you're emotional people, so try not to do that, okay? I feel like those situations are going to work out for you. It's just, yeah, your perception. With the Seven of Wands coming in as a guidance factor as well. So the Seven of Wands is about feeling defensive with things. So you may be starting to feel like you need to defend your situation at some times this month. But when it's in the reverse position, there's telling me that you may feel like you need to be defensive, you may feel like you need to battle continuously, but this is the time of the month, in April in particular, where it's time to relax the reins a little bit when it comes to your circumstances. Let some things flow. Try not to be inhibited by that need to battle through with things. So I feel like everything's working out for you guys. So just try not to let those perceptions come in and interfere with the energy of moving forward this month for you guys, because the energy it's all about moving forward. Especially when it comes with the Queen of Swords coming in. This is your month of the Queen. You're going to be the clarity of mind this month. You're going to be clear thinkers this month. You're going to be leaders this month. You're going to be feeling established in I feel like in most parts of your life for this month. So really encompass the Queen's energy. That's important this month for you guys. Now also it's interesting here because This is about really getting that earthy energy and making your dreams real for you guys, putting things into practical plans and not being distracted with anything. So with justice coming into some of the challenges that are coming up for you this month, especially with the perception of the Eight of Swords too, I think there's going to be a lot of wrongs put right this month. So the energy is a lot of beautiful, I'm seeing bow ties being neatly tied for you this month. So things are wrapped up nicely for you in order to move forward. So there's a lot of karmic stuff that are just, they're ending for you. Any kind of baggage you could have been carrying is ending for you. So this is, let it happen. Let those beautiful journeys come to an end, and don't be thinking about and going over and over the old stuff in your mind, because it's all about moving on. Cleansing is a big thing for you guys this month, especially with Judgment here. When I see it in the reverse position, it's the resistance of the cleansing. It's all about renewal this month. New stuff, new journeys, new opportunities coming in for you guys. So let them come in nicely and freely, because you are a water sign. You're so adaptable too. So this is the month to let it flow and let it happen. Make some of it real for yourself though. Bring in some earthy energy though. Now with the Ten of Swords here in the reverse position towards the end, I've also saw it here too. Sorry, the Ten of Wands and Swords. So this is really telling me with the Ten of Swords that some things end, and this will be necessary for you guys. Some things end for you, and it's okay to let some things end. The Ten of Swords can be one of those cards where it can be quite difficult to let some things go. But I really see with this woman here, she's sort of walking, but she's, you know, thinking about a lot of things, and she's pondering, and this is definitely the essence a little bit of the Pisces sign yourself. So this is the time where it's okay to let some things go, because justice is going to be served, even though it's going to be hard, you know, and you will be feeling like at times that it's hard to let some of these, you know, perhaps people that leave your life and there's old situations, but it really tells me with justice that things are neatly going to be really, they're going to be ending in the right way. You're getting the results out of the situation. Wrongs will be put right for you. This is important for you guys this month, that the justice is coming in over the top of everything. So it will be served on a lot of situations that you have found challenging. And I do feel like there's a few goodbyes that need to happen this month as well. So that can be hard, but it's necessary. These types of changes are necessary. So all in all, beautiful cards for this month for you guys, Pisces. And I feel like, you know, lots of exciting changes are going to happen, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.